Welcome to nature's flora, where every leaf, every bloom and every winding trail tells a story far older and richer than what we often see at first glance. If you've ever felt the quiet thrill of stepping into a forgotten garden or walked through an ancient woodland wondering about the hands that tended it centuries ago, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating intersection of nature and history. How landscapes, plants and gardens have shaped human stories, and how understanding these hidden histories can transform the way you experience your surroundings. Before we get started, if you enjoy exploring the stories woven into the natural world, don't forget to Media Group. Hand pressing a like button on a phone with garden in background, person smiling at phone in garden eye stock or distribute, equally hit that like button. Leave a comment with your thoughts, share this video with fellow history lovers, and subscribe to Nature's Flora so you never miss a journey through time and nature. Every garden has a story, not just in the way it's designed, but in the choices that were made centuries ago. Many of the herbs, flowers, and trees we consider ordinary today were once rare, coveted treasures, carefully chosen for their medicinal, culinary, or symbolic value. Take rosemary, for example. In ancient Europe, it wasn't just an aromatic addition to roasts, it symbolized remembrance and fidelity. Families would plant it near homes, and it was a staple in ceremonies marking weddings, births, and even funerals. By understanding these historical roots, gardeners today can add depth to their planting choices, selecting plants not only for beauty or productivity, but for the stories they carry through generations. It's a practice that makes every garden visit feel like walking through a living museum, where every stem whispers the secrets of the past. History has much to teach modern gardeners, especially when it comes to sustainable and innovative techniques. Many practices we now consider modern inventions have centuries-old roots. Raised beds, companion planting, and natural pest control were all used by gardeners hundreds of years ago, yet they remain remarkably effective today. For instance, medieval European herb gardens were meticulously arranged not just for aesthetics, but to optimize growth and repel pests naturally. By planting lavender near vegetables, they encourage pollinators while discouraging insects that might harm crops. Applying these time-tested methods can transform your garden into a space that is both historically informed and incredibly productive. Observing which plants thrived together in the past can guide your own planting, creating a resilient ecosystem that works with nature rather than against it. One of the most exciting aspects of connecting history and gardening is, honestly, discovering heritage plant varieties. These are the plants that have survived through centuries, often passed down in small family gardens or lovingly maintained by dedicated communities. Heritage tomatoes, antique roses, heirloom beans, and ancient grains all carry both genetic and cultural history in their seeds. Growing these varieties is not just about having something unique in your garden. It's about preserving biodiversity and maintaining a tangible link to our past. Visiting seed libraries, heritage farms, or local historical societies can introduce you to these rare varieties. By bringing them into your own garden, you help ensure that these plants and the stories they embody continue to thrive. For gardeners, it's a deeply satisfying way to honor the past while enriching the present. Historical landscapes, from palace gardens to abandoned farmlands, offer more than just beauty. They provide clues about how humans have interacted with nature over time. Stone walls, old irrigation channels, and remnants of orchards reveal the ways people adapted their environment to sustain life and create beauty. By studying these features, modern gardeners can gain both inspiration and practical knowledge. Techniques such as terracing, companion planting, or natural drainage systems are often hidden in plain sight, preserved in the designs of older gardens. Visiting historic estates, botanical gardens, or even rural ruins can give you insight into planting layouts, soil management, and sustainable practices that were perfected over generations. Applying these lessons to your own space not only enriches your garden but also allows you to honor the ingenuity of those who came before. Gardening is really more than just planting seeds and watering rows. It's about participating in a story that stretches across time. When you walk through a garden filled with heirloom flowers, herbs once used in apothecaries, or trees planted decades ago, you're engaging with history in a living, tactile way. Every harvest, every bloom, every scent becomes a link to those who nurtured the land long before us. By embracing historical knowledge, we don't just make our gardens more beautiful or productive. We create spaces that inspire curiosity, reflection, and a sense of continuity. It's a way of gardening that honors life's rhythms, teaches patience, and celebrates the quiet persistence of nature and human care across centuries. Gardening through the lens of history honestly adds layers of meaning and richness to every corner of your yard or balcony. From heirloom plants to ancient planting techniques, from symbolic herbs to rediscovered landscape features, there is endless opportunity to connect with the past while shaping a vibrant present. Each seed you plant can become part of a living history, a story that will continue to grow long after today. If this video inspired you to look at your garden in a new light, be sure to like, comment, and share it with fellow history and nature enthusiasts. Subscribe to Nature's Flora for more explorations of the hidden stories that surround us, and join us in discovering the fascinating intersection of nature, culture, and time. Every garden can be a library, every plant a storyteller. So start reading, start growing, and keep the stories alive.